Were you rushing?
What do you mean? Where are you rushing? Rushing?
Uh, were you rushing?
Were you rushing? Which means are you busy or something?
Yeah.
Uh, no, no.
Okay. So did you have class before me?
I'm not so sure. What do you think?
Oh, I I don't know too. Yeah, because I was waiting for you. I thought that
Uh,
maybe Shin had a class before me. Yeah.
really?
Yeah. Okay. Well, nice to meet you, Shin. Yeah. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
And happy Movement Day. Yeah.
Happy what?
Happy Movement Day.
Happy Movement Day. What do you mean?
Yeah, isn't it the holiday today in Korea?
Yeah, Movement
Mhm.
Day.
Mm-mm.
What does that mean, Movement Day?
Oh yeah. For Korea today, they are celebrating the movement of a lot of organizations before, right?
I'm not so sure. Movement Day. It's
Oh,
like Independence Day.
Independence Day.
Yeah,
Yeah. Uh-huh. I see.
yeah.
So, are you celebrating the holiday today, or do you still have to go to work?
No, today is my day off because it's public holiday. But
Ah.
actually, to be honest, I'm not gonna celebrate
Ah,
today. Yeah.
I see. So you're just gonna take a rest at home?
Yeah, right. Mm.
Okay, I see. Mm-mm. Well, that's common usually if we have holidays. It depends on how we are going to use it as our holiday or rest day. Okay. So,
Yeah.
Shin,
Mm. Mm.
so for today,
Mm.
are you an evaluator?
Uh, excuse me. What did you say?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh, are you an evaluator?
Yeah, right. Mm. Mm.
Okay. I see. So, for today's class, what would you like to talk about?
I wanna talk about what you wanna talk about.
Oh, we. Okay. Well, I actually thought of the topic
North
North Korea.
Korea romance. Yeah.
Mhm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, yeah. That's a
All
good
right.
one to talk about. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, they
Mm.
say that this is based on a real life story.
Mm.
So,
Mm.
this actually happened.
Mm.
So, in your reading of the North Korean Roman, could you give
Mm.
me a quick summary of the article?
Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
Actually, I haven't read any of those articles, so
Ah,
it's a little bit hard for me to summarize right now.
okay. So,
Mhm.
would you like a quick summary then?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you for
Okay.
that. Yeah.
All right. So, this story came about in 1971 when Vietnam and actually China, North Korea. Let's see. Okay, a Vietnamese student, which is Pham Ngoc Can,
Mm.
is actually the man who went to North Korea
Oh, really?
as a refugee back then.
Mm-mm.
And I think North Korea back then was pretty it's let's see has is in a dictator has a dictator
Mm-mm.
before back then, so there are a lot of laws in North Korea and a lot of things are not allowed. So Pham Ngoc Can was actually a Vietnamese student who transferred to North Korea as a refugee. That's where she saw Ri Yong Hui. Yeah. And Ri Yong Hui is actually a North Korean. So when they saw each other, even though they are meeting, they are not really allowed to date because of the policy of North Korea. So when Pam Ngoc Khan, who is from a rich family, a wealthy family in Vietnam, had to go back and uh, give service to his country. So he is actually a soldier. And the only time when North Korea and Vietnam had war, when they had a war occurring, there is only one letter that Roy Yong Hoi sent to Pam Ngok Han and say that she still loves him. So in 2000 and let's see, what year was it? Uh-huh. Let me just check. Oh, there. In 2002, that is the only time that they met in the Vietnamese embassy.
Mary,
And in
yeah.
2002, yeah, in Pyongyang, embassy in Pyongyang, and that is when they got married. So they were actually 71 years old already when they got married. And this connotes that real love, no matter how far you two are and no matter how different your backgrounds are, can actually become your last resort, or there is always a happy ever after,
Yeah,
right?
happy ever after.
Happy ever after. So when I read this, I thought that it was a movie because it was too romanticized. Like, how could this happen? Usually today it's always practical. It's better for you two to separate, especially in long distance relationships. But yeah, this real life story conquers all of the norms and negative connotations about real love. Yeah. Okay. So
Mm.
upon listening to my summary, what can you understand about the North Korean romance?
Ah,
Yeah. What do you think?
ah, what came to my mind is like
Yeah.
love is great, you know,
Oh yeah.
and yeah, great, great, yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, great.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, do you think that there is still a story like this even today?
Yeah, there could
Mhm.
be, but I'm not so sure because I'm not that kind of person who can wait for a woman
Ah, I
s-
see.
for such a long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Well, have you had an experience with long distance relationships before?
Yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
definitely. Like
Oh.
maybe two times, and I had bad wake up before
Oh.
when it comes to long
Ah.
distance relationship. How about
Mhm.
you?
Oh.
Uh,
Okay. Well, I actually have a long distance relationship before. So it has been 3 years, and because he had to go to Bahrain, all right? So
yeah,
in
right, yeah.
uh, Arab country, that's for work. And the problem is that it is our first time to separate, and he has been there for 1 year and 3 months. And every day we always communicate, but the problem with communication is that that is only our medium, and sometimes because of the time there and the time here, uh, we sometimes can't really talk. But if there are problems,
Mm,
it's really hard to talk only on the phone, right?
right, right, yeah.
So that we always had our misunderstandings back then. So
Mm,
there was a time that I thought of myself like, if this is not gonna work out, so it's better for us to break up. So if he returns to the Philippines, then let's just see, I said. But yeah, we did not really break up. So yeah, when he came back, it was all good. Like we had to understand each other, and we did not really fight for half of the year that he was there. So But I've never had a bad breakup before.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. Usually I would like to have a closure, yeah, before any separation from a friend or yeah, a friend or a loved one. Mm-mm.
Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
So, which means you do you still contact them? Like,
Mm.
really? All
Like
of
we
your
still have
exes?
communication. Ah.
Uh,
Uh, well, as a friend and as a
as a
colleague.
friend, yeah, as a colleague.
Yeah. Yeah. So they also have their own girlfriends now, and we're still friends because we started as friends.
Uh-uh.
But
That's
right now
cool.
we're
Mm.
okay. Yeah. But do you think that it's a bad thing to contact your exes? Is
No,
it
no,
awkward?
no.
Ah.
It'll be gonna boost my chance of getting back in relationship, right?
Ah.
With lots of potential
Mhm.
girlfriend or something. So,
Mhm.
or
Mhm.
there's also a big chance that they can set me up with their friends again. So
Mhm.
that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I believe that's true. Well, how about for you today, Shin? Are you in a relationship?
I'm married, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I see. And how is your marriage so far? Were there problems like long distance relationship or communication before?
uh, with my current wife.
Yeah, yeah, your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, no.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm. When
Yeah.
dating, when
Uh-huh.
dating, she and I lived really, really close place, so there was
Mm, that's
nothing
nice.
problem. Yeah, right.
Uh, uh-huh. Wow. Okay. So, are you familiar with Reply 1988, the Korean drama?
Flying.
Oh,
Actually, I'm not a huge fan of
oh,
Korean drama, so
I
Flying
see.
1919. What? I don't know what
Reply.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Reply
Mm.
1988.
Ah, yeah, I know. I know what
Uh-uh.
that is. Yeah.
So is your love story like this situation in this K drama?
But I have heard the name of the drama, but I
Ah.
I haven't watched it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because they are actually neighbors and childhood friends, each and every
Mm.
one of them. And the thing is that they found their partners in their own neighborhood.
Mm.
Yeah. So,
Mm.
yeah, is it the same for you guys?
Mm.
I see. Okay. Well,
Mm. Mm.
let's see here. In
Mm.
this article, they
Yeah.
say that he just met the love of his life, like instantly, right?
Mm.
But a Vietnamese student and a North Korean, do you think that because of their differences, they can still find something to love with each other, especially because background when it comes to religion, communication skills. Yeah. Do you think that it is possible?
Um. What is possible? Actually,
Mm? Oh,
I I,
it's
I was
communication.
texting. Yeah. So
Ah,
I'm really sorry. So yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Is communication possible between a Vietnamese or
And
a North Korean and a North Korean?
it was quite hard, right? To
Yeah.
cause how can I say 공산주의 in English? Like communism? Am I
Ah,
right?
oh, communism.
They they are not democratic countries, like right? So Vietnam Vietnam was Vietnam used to be the one of the 공산주의 country, right?
Communist country.
Yeah, communist country. That was the word I was looking
Mhm.
for. Yeah,
Mhm.
so it was hard for them to
Mhm.
contact.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, but love is great, right? So.
Love is great. Yeah. Well, I think this would represent
Mm,
mixed marriages today. Let's
mm,
see, like for Koreans and Americans, if
mm,
they meet and even though they can't really understand each other, they still get married. Like Filipinos and Koreans and Americans and Filipinos or some other types of countries.
yeah,
I
right.
actually have a friend who married a
Mm,
Chinese man,
that's
but they
cool.
don't, yeah, but they don't understand each other. Yeah.
Oh, way cooler. Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
And the problem is the Chinese does not really know a lot of English.
Uh, so,
Yeah.
but they still love each other, right?
Yes.
Mm.
They actually use Google Translate to communicate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. So, when they talk, they always have their phones with them,
Mm.
and they use that for communication purposes. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, right.
Mm-mm. And there was a time that we went out to eat, and
Together?
she,
With,
yeah,
with, with them?
together
Yeah.
with them.
Yeah.
And it was awkward for me because the way that they are speaking is that my friend would text something on the phone, and then she, yeah, and she would give it to the Chinese man, and he had to replace it to Chinese, like
Mm.
Mandarin,
Mm.
and then ah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
really hard. Well, have you
Seems
had that
seems like
experience?
seems
Uh huh.
like they are they are couple like who just met or something.
Yeah, actually. And I said to my friend, why don't you just learn Chinese?
Mm.
Yeah. And she said, I will soon if I meet his parents so that I know if they are saying something bad. Yeah. That's what she said. Yeah.
Ah,
Mm.
so she wanna learn Chinese just
Mhm.
in case the guy's parents says something bad about her or something. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, here in the Philippines, there are a lot of dialects too, like in Korea,
Mm.
not only your national language, right?
Yeah.
So if that part is, if that husband is
Mm. Mm.
from another village and
Mm.
has their own dialect,
Mm.
the woman has to know
Mm.
their dialect so they know if they are saying something bad. They
Mm. Mm.
don't really know for sure. They might be smiling in front of her, but saying something bad. Like, what is she saying? Like, are you sure that she's the one for you, dear? Yeah. Okay. Well, they're in Korea. Is there something like that? Like they have your own dialect?
Yeah, we have.
Ah, I
Mm.
see.
Mm.
Okay. And how about in your case with your wife?
Actually, I have a kind of. I'm the guy who has a kind of strong dialect. So,
Ah.
I'm not from Seoul. So when I every time, not every time, just when I when I have a chance to meet people from Seoul,
Uh-huh.
they have sometimes they have a problem communicating with me. Actually, not having problem, but they are like when they when they when they hear me saying the dialect, they
Uh
will
huh.
like they are like they just how can I say uh they find me funny or something.
Ah, I see. Yeah. Well, it's like, is it like discrimination? A little bit. Like a little discrimination.
Yeah, sometimes they think it's not cool to
Mm-mm.
it's not cool not to use not to use how can I say 표준어 standard Korean or something.
Oh, it's not, let's see, it's not nationalistic, or
Yeah,
it's, yeah,
yeah,
it's not
something
cool
like
for
that.
a Korean.
Yeah, it's not.
Mm-mm.
They some of them think
Mhm.
it's not cool for
Mm.
somebody not to use uh not to use a standard Korean or something. Yeah.
Mm. I see. Well, it is common. Like they find it silly when
Mm,
you talk to your own dialect. I see.
yeah.
Well, your wife is from Seoul.
No, no.
No, no, not Seoul. Does she have her own dialect?
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
She's
But
cute
oh,
when she talk to her dialogue. Yeah.
oh, I see. Okay. And do you use? Did you learn her dialect for you to communicate better?
No, I don't have to. I don't have to. Basically, I'm Korean, so I can understand all kind of dialect.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
Ah.
except
Oh.
except a few of them, like really weird dialect. Not weird, but difficult to understand. Yeah.
Ah, okay, I see. Well, it is common, because some are adopted from Indian countries, from
Mm,
Malaysia, and
mm,
Malay races, right? So it's common. I thought that you would be learning it because my dad had
mm.
to learn the dialect of my mom,
Oh,
so that,
really? Yeah.
yeah, so
The
that he would
Tagalog
communicate better.
dialect. Yeah.
Yeah, the dialogue. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we don't have much time, Shin,
Yeah.
but
Right.
I want to ask you if
Mm.
you have any questions for me.
Um, I just wanna say, I just wanna say you're great
Oh, thank you.
in speaking English, and you're
Ah.
beautiful,
Oh, thank
and
you.
and you made my day, and
Aw.
nice talking to you,
Nice
and
talking to you too.
yeah, yeah, and that's it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much for having this class with me, Shin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
And I hope that I see you again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I hope that I made your day really. Yeah, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your weekend too,
Ah,
okay?
yeah, all right. Enjoy the
Mhm.
rest of your weekend. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Bye, Shin.
Yeah, bye bye. Bye bye.